Yeah, you can't turn the ball over 4 times and expect to win. So when you lose a turnover battle 4-0, I mean, nothing good's going to come from that.
What was the offensive game plan today? What was the thinking behind what you guys were trying to do?
Pardon me?
Game plan coming in offensively.
Yeah, we wanted to continue to try to run the ball like we were. I think we ran the ball pretty well. Again, protect the football, not create short fields, and then be able to hit some of our play action chunks. And, we obviously did one of them well. We didn't do the other 2 well enough.
Before the last play, it looked like Devontae Smith came over to you. What did he say there?
Yeah, he wants the ball in a critical situation like that. They were playing 2-man in that scenario. They had played it 3 snaps in a row. There was 2-man on that one as well. And so, the type of play that he wanted in that scenario wasn't going to be good. But I love the fact that he wants the ball in crunch time and wants it on his shoulders when the game's on the line, and that's what he was telling me, and I respect that. We had to do what we thought was best for that one with the coverages they were playing, and we didn't execute.
Did you get a good look at that play? It did seem like he was
off the scramble. Yeah, you know what? I saw him put his hand up off the scramble. I didn't see where the safety was, to be honest with you, Jeff, right there. So my eyes just kind of filtered in with the rest of it, and so we'll look at it on tape. But he wasn't open on the initial part. It was definitely off the scramble if that was the case.
Nick, what's your take on the production and play of Jalen right?
Obviously in that scenario right there, he made a really good play at the end of the first half. He's going to want the one, at the end of the game, but it never comes down to one play, right? We turned it over 4 times, right? So there's a lot of other things at play there, and so I know he's going to want that one back. I know why you're going there with the question, and he's going to want that. He's going to want that one at the end of the game back. I didn't see if anyone got a hand in on it. I don't even see if anyone grabbed his arm at the end of the play, but he's going to want that one back. We gotta do some things to get him some touches because he is an explosive player. We missed him on a 4th down play on a slant that I thought he ran a pretty good route on. But right now he's not having a ton of production. That's a little bit based off of how we're playing on offense. But we're going to need him as we continue through the stretch.
What did you make of Jalen? Explosive enough that you should be prioritizing him in the offense at this point?
Well, I don't know if we're completely prioritizing him in the offense at this point.
You're saying getting him.
Yeah,
getting him plays.
yeah. Is he explosive enough? No doubt. In his body, he's got explosive playmaking ability. He's one of our fastest guys. He's one of our quickest guys. He's one of our strongest guys. And so, we do. We want to make sure we be able to get him some touches. The way we've been getting it to him on some reverses, arounds, jet sweeps, screens, they haven't been working. So we got to find a different way to do it, and that's my job first to do so.
What do you make of Jalen Hurts' performance and his decision making today?
Well, yeah. I mean, it's never gonna be a, B, C, or D if you turn it over three times, right? And so, obviously he didn't play good enough, and we didn't coach good enough, and it's all of us, right? It's never just one guy. We're gonna look through that tape, and we're gonna have to make those corrections from that tape. But when you turn the ball over 3 times, again, there's different things at play there. But not a winning performance. But running the ball was good.
He limped off the field at one point.
Yeah, he had an ankle. Yeah, he had an ankle. He got it taped up, and so we'll evaluate that and see what's going on right there. So he was a little bit hobbled at the end of the game.
You guys were playing better, and the confidence was up. So what do you tell your team after a loss and a performance like this?
Yeah, I think the best messages you have to the team are similar whether you win or lose, and so it's about the process, about going back in there and going to work, and getting better from this tape, and the practice. And you're right, we were confident. The practice intensity was there all week. We're going to need that again to put ourselves in position to be able to win next game. The detail and walkthrough is going to have to be the same that it was. The detail in meetings is going to have to be the same that it was, and we can't have the mistakes that we had. I thought the defense played a really good game, so I was really pleased with how they played. But ultimate team game, we didn't do enough as a team to win, and we got to get better from those mistakes.
The sequence at the end of the first half, what would you do differently?
Obviously you're talking about the 4-play. So we got ourselves down there. I'm just trying to rehash it in my mind real quick. So we got ourselves down there. We went first play to Greg Ward. I thought that was I didn't see I couldn't see what exactly happened on the play, whether it was you guys probably saw it better than I did. I didn't see a replay on it. We really felt confident in that play. Didn't work. And then I believe, on the third down play, we were, on the third down play right there, because I'm not sure, I can't remember what happened on the second play there. Jalen on the, yeah, okay. So, yeah, that's a play that we've been scoring on a little bit different ways. With the blocking scheme, we've been giving it to the backs a couple times there, but. Obviously we got ourselves down a little bit. We felt good about running the football there because of the way we had been running it, because we had a timeout. And then, with 8 seconds left, we've had success with the type of play that we called there on that one. The coaching point was, pretty similar to our coaching point in Atlanta, where there were, when we had the scramble at the end of the half and we completed it to Dallas, that we can't really extend it too much, and if we do, make sure we're throwing it away quick. On that one, I know he's trying to make a play, but we just got to put it out of harm's way right there and go. But anytime the plays don't work, right, I'm gonna put it on myself first. So we had opportunity to execute some of them, but I didn't put them in good enough positions overall. If they didn't work, I didn't put them in good enough positions to execute.
The run numbers were good overall, and you had success down the stretch. But did you feel like you got away from it a little bit during that rough stretch for Jalen?
We saw some things in the play action game and a couple things in the drop back game that we wanted to try to expose. A couple of them, Jeff, were second and longs, and that doesn't mean there's no rule not about running the football on 2nd and 10, right? So yeah, and I think as we went on, we did a little bit more, but some of it was situational. But sure, when you're in a rut, I'm always going to look at myself first and be critical of myself first. So yeah, to answer your question, yes.
Devontae and Goddard only had 7 combined targets. Were they doing anything special to take those 2 guys away, or is that just kind of how it went today?
Yeah, nothing in particularly. I didn't think. That they doubled Dallas a couple times on 3rd down. Again, I'll have to look at some of the tape to see exactly what they did, but I didn't think they did anything special to them, like with the defensive end hitting them out of the backfield, or hitting them at the line of scrimmage. Like I said, there was a couple doubles. They put Bradbury on Devontae, but I felt good about that matchup still. But that's just the way the game went today. Again, we still, those are our 2 best playmakers in the passing game. Passing game wasn't good enough, so of course it's going to start with we got to get him the football more. He had did it come back, or what? He came back. He came back. I'm with that, but it was his knee. Yeah.
Was Miles not out there at the end because of injury, or?
So he had that foot. I think he had one more carry after his ankle or foot. I got to get more information. I haven't met with the medical staff right yet, and so yeah, I thought Boston was carrying the ball well. He's going to want that play back, obviously. Again, we have to be able to protect the football. That's been our success and our formula of playing efficient offense is protect the football, be efficient in the run game, and efficient in the play action. And we didn't do like I said, 2 out of the 3 of them. But Miles wasn't in that particular case right there because we felt Boston was going good, and that he was a little bit dinged. So I'll have more information for you guys tomorrow.